What's that? Alright.
Okay, this is a hand runner. Blue Jay on the mic now. You guys might have just seen that that set where Smoom definitely should have won all 3 of the games. He did win the first one. But, whatever. If you want my guess on this match, I think Logos is probably going to win, but Logos also hates Fox.
Hates Fox and Falco?
Yeah. Fox is, everyone hates Fox.
I thought everybody hates every character.
I hate Falco, but it's only because he combos Fox so hard. I hate Falco and Marth for that reason.
Same.
Yeah, Logos is pretty good at this matchup, so I don't know. Net has to pull something out of his head. Net's beat him before in this matchup, so. Oh, he read that, but he didn't turn around. Okay, combos from Logies. That's what Logos does, dude. He makes you feel like as soon as you're off stage, like you can't get back. And just when he's hitting you so much, it just makes you feel like you can't play the game, like it's just one-sided. It's super hard. Good stuff by Net though to not, you know, lose his bounce. But Logos will punish Net every time for that instant side B because he does it so much, and Logos knows Net pretty well. So as long as like he caught it the first time, so he's probably gonna punish it harder in the future if he can. But he's probably gonna be expecting it a whole lot. And right there, we didn't see a shine out of shield. That was a shield drop shine, which is actually much faster because you don't have to go through the jump squat animation.
Doing okay there, man?
No.
His controller's just like, oh, like that bounce off you. Just total like, I don't know.
I'm taking my loss hard.
Okay.
Mine's also pretty, my controller.
Wait, who won between you and Smoon? I missed that.
I won.
You won? Okay.
I won.
I just said okay.
Okay, I thought you said he won. I'm like, no.
I saw him up 1-0.
He made it really close, and he probably should have beaten me because I'm not playing very good.
Okay.
But I had enough of I had enough of like even when I'm still not playing very good, I have enough composition to still play okay. And
That's good.
like my C game, I try to match what Logos told me a long time ago. The key to being a good player is is to have your C game match everyone else's A game.
C-stick game?
No.
No.
Not C-stick game. Net is crazy and he does go whatever, but the reason he's playing Fox right now is because he doesn't want to play Marth anymore. And I said this yesterday on the stream, but for those of you who missed it, he said yesterday he doesn't want to play Marth until PP comes back because he's doing more Net stuff instead of PP stuff, and he'd rather play like PP than himself. So he wants PP to come back so he can do more PP stuff.
As he tweeted at Peep, he's like, telling him that?
No,
Maybe motivation?
PP's just been like, PP's been coming back. He's been struggling for a while, but you know he's on the comeback apparently, and Net just can't wait for it.
Didn't he go like Sheik yesterday for a while in bracket?
Net?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe I just saw it wrong. I thought he was.
I think you were watching me play Net in friendlies when I was playing Sheik
okay,
and he was playing Fox.
Okay, that's what it was.
Because he wanted to warm up to play against Fable, who destroyed him anyway. But yo, what's up, Kalnoki and Fable? Fuck you, Fable. And Rob, and Business Incorporated.
That's a whole lot better by 2 Johns than Kalnoki showing the bracket. You know, you can just click on that instead of having to actually type it in.
Yeah, go to. He typed it in and went through all the like no website bullshit. And 2 John is just like, here's the bracket, and Nightbot's like, yo, I got you. 2 Johns definitely deserves a sword by his name, but I don't know how to make it happen. You haven't been in a minute, what's up? I don't know what you mean by that. Fable's been doing pretty well lately. Blue Jay isn't a cool guy. Kaunoki is old and Fable is a kid. Peace. Alright. Kinda rude. Two Johns, the next time I sell you 5 hot dogs for $5, I'm gonna double the price. Let's go for the double down air and gets up smashed out of shield for it. Logos is still a pretty good lead. Huh?
At your work?
No, at Evo.
You sold 5 hot dogs at Evo?
Yeah, I bought them at Wiener Schnitzel for $5,
Oh, dang,
and then I
nice.
only ate like one of them, or we bought like 10, and I only ate like 2. And I was like, I'll save the rest for later. But instead, Two Johns is like, me and my friends are super hungry, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll sell you 5 of them for $5. And I was like, dude, I got you.
That works. Is the food expensive at Evo?
I never got food in the venue. I got a drink in the venue. It was $3 for a soda.
Okay, that's not bad. Like a can?
For like a bottle of soda,
Oh,
like a 20 ounce,
bottle.
which is fucking absurd. Which game is more fun is like whatever game you play. Like everyone's gonna argue, so whatever. You paid me, Two Johns. I swear to God, you paid me. Ooh, running double shine. I like it. Would have knocked Logos off stage, but Logos was holding down because he expected it. Melee is better than ever makes sense character. It's subjective, dude. Like, you can't... They're not the same thing. You shouldn't compare them. I think you did, but if you didn't, then whatever. Ooh, did the guy mix up?
Oh.
Logos with a nice back air. Oh, he jumps off, he's killing himself! Oh, you fucking suck! I feel bad. I shouldn't just yell at that. There's much better character diversity, though. There's just such thing as too balanced. Yeah, there are supposed to be games, like, if you look at Mortal Kombat and stuff like that, there are tier lists for a reason. You know, there's only supposed to be like 6 or 7 viable characters to each game so that everyone can know the matchup, and you get higher quality matches because everyone knows it. But when you get a lot of Smash 4 jank, you know, where Ally loses to some random Peach, and, you know, the guy that wins Evo loses to some random Peach at some tournament, it's not the same thing, you know, like... It just depends on what you want. If you want diversity, like in that respect, where you're always playing something different and new, you should play Smash 4. But if you like having set values and you like knowing how to fight against almost every character you play against and see who's like faster, more in control, then play Melee. It's whatever. Oh, the fall off back air. That was the anti-Marth special right there. But that's doing pretty well. He's just down 40% despite the 0 to death that we started out with.
Can I register at
definitely try to
regional
sprint
through you right now? Is that okay? I don't have the money.
I feel like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, John.
I'll do it next week if it's not too late. That's okay.
Just play whatever you want to play, dude.
I
It
didn't
doesn't
know you could do
matter.
that either. I'll do that.
Play fucking Brawl for all I care. You know, play Skullgirls or whatever. Just play. Go in your house and never come out. Just play Undertale. That's fine. Undertale's fucking good, by the way.
My first game!
But like, you should also get involved in a scene because it's fun. Like, because you like the people in it. Did you read what Two John said? Alright, never mind. John just walks away. Yeah, Sheik Mario did you. What's up, Brandon? You leaving already? Yeah. What happened? Oh, I assume if you're leaving already, you lost.
Yeah.
You lost to Smoom and who else?
Spoon. That was Spoon.
Oh, that was Sergeant 5.
Lost
You lost to Ammon and Ender. Ender's fucking good. I hope I don't have to play Ender. Later, Brandon. Peach and Brawl is lit. I actually, after watching a lot of Brawl, I'd like to play it for a little bit with someone who knows how to play Brawl a lot. Like,
Nice.
gross. I would have tried to go for I would have hit him with a shine and wouldn't have killed. So, like, I like the move choice from that. But I would love to play Brawl with, like, someone who, like, I'm homies with in Melee that also plays Brawl, you know, like Swoom or someone like that. Alright, yeah, this is looking pretty GP. Lewis has such a lead. Oh, he almost killed himself again?
Oh, down smash. Is it 3 out of 5?
Yeah, Devon, I wouldn't, yeah, it's 3 out of 5. Devon, I wouldn't try to go for advice from because he's, like, super, super good and I'm, like, such a scrub. I was actually bragging to people that I think I took 2 stocks off of his Toon Link with my Marth. And apparently people thought that was impressive. And I was like, okay, let's go. it's fun because some of the Mars stuff that works in that game also works in Melee, so like it kind of transfers over. But net counterpicks to Yoshi's story, not a lot of room for Logos to run around after Logos got that game. This is actually going to be a good set. Net's looking like he wants to go to game 5, and Logos is going to try to shut that down. Logos expected to take game. Sorry, that wasn't about the game. That was about me kicking the keyboard
And the
turning,
game.
turning on
And
the
the game.
and the game. It was both. But I definitely kicked the keyboard and turned on a taskbar that wasn't supposed to be on.
It's funny.
What?
Banning trash at the venue, and then like all of a sudden, like they don't follow through.
Oh, true.
Totally forgot about
Well, it was mostly like last week was just because they were cleaning the carpets, so they wanted
that. Okay.
they wanted no one to get anything.
I was
You know what I
just
mean?
last
Like,
week.
yeah. John's usually okay with having your drink out as long as you have your name on it,
Okay.
or if it's just water. But yeah, it was just last week he had that rule, and if he had it again, then I apologize. I'm breaking it, but nice down smash from Logies. Rob really wanted to go today. Rob, when are you going to be able to come down here for tournaments again? Because like you seem pretty fine. It just seems like after a few more weeks of bed rest, like you're everything will be cool. Am I wrong? Like, give me some info, dude. I drove up here alone today. Sorry, 2 Johns. Hope you can make it next week, dude. Yeah, everyone in the chat, I'm gonna do some advertisement. You think you can come next week? I'm all for it, Rob. But if you tear something,
I thought you retired. Rob, yeah.
Rob he had back surgery, so like he's been bedridden for weeks. Oh, Logos is going ham. These pivots from Logos are so good right now. He's looking to make it a 3-1. Net's super far behind. He needs to figure out something here. Nice tech. It's sitting down that hurts. Driving to eternity alone does suck, but I have podcasts to listen to. It's dope. So we can see a classic Fox gimp, you know, like this is exactly what Foxes prey on is Falco comes a little bit too close to the ledge and it doesn't matter, he gets back aired and dies.